Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry that we're late on this, but we seem to be having some technical difficulties. I was hoping to have Kimber Westmore on with me. She talks about crafting for change and crafting to change hearts. And one of the things we were going to talk about was how not only do the people who receive donated items or your donated time benefit from everything that you're doing, but do you realize how much it touches your own life and what a difference it can make? I know when I'm having a really rough time with things, or maybe the week's just been awful, or the family's having a rough go of it, or our health isn't great, sometimes I get kind of wrapped up in what I call the pity pot. And my mom used to always tell me that the best way to get out of the pity pot is to do something for somebody else. It could be as simple as baking a batch of cookies, running an errand for them, making a phone call to touch somebody's life that might be lonely. But on a bigger scale, what about volunteering your time for an organization? Organizations like Binky Patrol make it really easy because you can do this at home. You can do it with your friends. You can do it eating pizza. We've had some people that like to drink wine while they make Binkies. Be careful of your fingers, though, because they can get sewn in the machine, and that has hurt a lot. You don't want to have to use a seam ripper on your fingers. But it's a great way to build community with friends without having to have a lot of skill. You don't have to necessarily be crafty or extra great at accounting or wonderful, at, cleaning things up or being outside. Maybe you have health limitations. If you're able to get some fabric, maybe even that fleece, for the soft kind of blankets where they're all tied. I bet I have one right here. Here's one of those. These types of blankets. These are easy. Kids can make them. 4-year-olds can make them. Any age can make them. It's a little difficult for people that are older with arthritis, but there are other things they can do. What if you have somebody who doesn't want to make the blankets, but they want to help deliver them? Okay, so gather up some stuff and take them to a local shelter. Maybe you guys can make ornaments or make cards for people that are hurting or lonely. It's really easy to make a difference and touch lives. But the selfish part of it is you get so much back. When you're giving of yourself, of your time, there's nothing like it. And you know that you're off that pity pot. You just give it a big flush and walk out of the room. But it's time to get out of it, get out of yourself. Make a difference. Touch lives. There's always a way to make a difference, probably in your own neighborhood. You just have to look for the opportunities. So I'm sorry Kim couldn't join us, but I'm hoping that you'll join us. You can see at the bottom there. See down here? See if I can do this with the camera. I'm not so good at that. BinkyPatrol.org. You can find us on Twitter at Binky Patrol. We're always looking for volunteers in our chapters across the country. It's really simple to make a difference. I started this in 1996 because I was in a rough patch. And my mom told me, come on, let's do something. And we both didn't know how to sew. We were horrible. But we decided to make blankets for unwed mothers and those transitioning into battered women's shelters to make a better life for themselves and their children. We wanted to make something. We were taught how to make it better as we went along, and more volunteers were kind of laughing at the way we made blankets. But we didn't care. We were having fun, and we were meeting other caring people. You can do it too. Find an organization. It can be us. It can be anybody. But get out of yourself and make a difference. Not just at the holiday time, that's almost upon us, but every day. People are hurting and need to know that they are not forgotten, that they are not alone, that somebody cares somewhere about what happens to them and how they're doing. Give them some love, give them some heart. Give a little bit of yourself. You won't believe the rewards and how your heart will feel. Remember the Grinch? Now his heart grew 3 sizes. Yours will do it too. Trust me. Thank you so much for joining us. I wish it had been more of a conversation than just like a PSA, but again, BinkyPatrol.org at Binky Patrol. Thank you.